the Prophet ﷺ sitting high up in the mountains in the dark nights of Ramadan in Makkah to Mukarramah, worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, searching for answers, while his whole community is lost in worshipping idols, in false practices, in paganism. The Prophet ﷺ is introspecting his purpose in this world, completely disgusted by the false practices of his forefathers and his family and his community. All of a sudden, someone shows up in this cave who is going to be one of his best friends for the rest of his life, who is going to change the trajectory of how Muhammad ﷺ sees the world, who is going to lay down the laws and the principles of success. And he comes to Muhammad ﷺ, and he right now has no clue who this person is. He has no idea if this is an angel, this is a human, this is another spirit from the heavens. All he's experiencing is a voice and some physical encounterment. He doesn't have any clue. As he's sitting there, a voice comes to him and says, "Iqra, read, read." And Muhammad ﷺ, you can imagine in the dark night what the mountains echoing. He says, "Ma ana biqari." I don't know how to read. And then this angel squeezes Muhammad ﷺ. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ says, فَأَخَذَنِي فَغَتَّنِي حَتَّى بَلَغَ مِنِّي الْجُهْدُ. He squeezes me so tight that I can hardly breathe. I started to fear that I was going to die. ثُمَّ أَرْسَلَنِي. Then he releases me. I can breathe finally. He says, "Iqra, read." And the Prophet ﷺ says, "Ma ana biqari." I can't read. Imagine hearing a voice from a place that you can't see. You don't see the person, neither do you know how to apply the command of this person. So much happening. And then the second time he goes through this traumatic experience, and then the third time the angel squeezes him and he says, "Iqra." And the Prophet ﷺ says, "Ma ana biqari." And each time when he's squeezed and he's pressured and embraced by the angel, the Prophet ﷺ he's suffering. It's traumatizing because he feels like he's going to die. He feels like he's going to lose his life. And that's when the angel says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم. Read, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق, in the name of your Lord that created. And the Prophet repeats these verses. Now you are witnessing the greatest creation of Allah in the heavens, giving the greatest message of Allah to the greatest human, greatest creation ever created, to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the greatest night. Inna anzalnahu fi laylatil qadr, in the greatest night and the greatest month, Shahr Ramadan alladhi unzila fil Quran, in the greatest city, Makkah tul Mukarramah, fihi ayatun bayyinatun maqamu Ibrahim. This is a great friendship that's going to begin between Cebrail and Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.